Right, Shalom, giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rahakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, and Shalom to you, our King, that be pushing this word around the globe in faith and in truth and with sincerity. As always, I start by saying that we are the real Hebrew Israelites, the true Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans predominantly, and West Indians and West Africans. However, you are going to get Israelites who may look like the other nations, but if their nationality, which is their seed line, goes back to the man in the Bible named Jacob, who's then named Israel, then they too are Israelites, no matter what they may look like, because Israel has been scattered amongst all people, so therefore we're going to look like all people in this present time. But it's all about who your forefathers were, because that's how your nationality is determined, pertaining to the book of Numbers chapter 1 and verse 18. So today I want to do a lesson about Lady Gaga because I was recently, just recently listening to her latest album. She brought a new album out recently, and me myself, I'm something of a musician, so I'm kind of really into music and stuff like that. So I was checking out her album, and if we're going to talk about it on a purely musical level, it was very entertaining. I like the melodies, the harmonies are great. She's got a great voice. I suppose I could just put this out there, through the spirit, personally, and I may be wrong, but personally, looking at her, I suspect that she might be an Israelite because, she's very talented. She's got an incredible voice. She's a real belter when it comes to singing, and also she can actually play instruments too. I mean, I know she's a very, very talented pianist. As the saying goes, it takes one to know one. But anyway, that's besides the point. Whether she is an Israelite or not isn't really the topic of this lesson. And if she is an Israelite, she's more than likely a 2/3 anyway, because she's not about the truth. Because the lesson I'm going to get into now is going to prove this. Because what you can see on the screen here is an image. I think this is the cover of her latest album, which is called Chromatica. And you can see she's kind of going in with the costumes and stuff. And again, that's another reason why I'd say she's probably Jake, because she's got that kind of flair, to wear these outlandish costumes. Esau's usually the suit and tie guy, you don't really get down like that, but Jake is known for being, kind of out there. Anyway, so this is the cover of her album. And if you look at the album cover, I suppose you could say it's influenced heavily by the art of H.R. Geiger. So for those of you who are not into art and may not know who H.R. Geiger is, H.R. Geiger is a very famous artist who designed the creature concept for the Alien movies. Let me just do a quick, see if I can show you some of his work. He's a very talented artist, but again, a lot of his work is very demonic, but it's interesting for what it is. Let me see. So this is the image for Gaga's latest cover. As you can see, she's there. But let me get some H.R. Geiger art so you can see the influences. Yeah, he died some years ago, but his work is very famous. Like, has some examples of it, like it's very perverse as well and demonic, but very interesting. Let's see, here's the creature concept for the alien design, which is basically based on penis, as you can see there. It's the shape of a penis, and if you know the alien creature, its tongue shoots out of its mouth, which is a metaphor for oral sex and so forth. But I mean, that's not the topic of this lesson. That's not what I'm going to get into right now. Let me go back to Lady Gaga, because this lesson's about one of her songs, because in one of her songs she's singing about being microchipped, which, as we know, pertaining to Revelation 13 verses 9 on down, that the microchip is the mark of the beast. So on this album she's got a song called, is it Plastic Doll? Yeah, it's Plastic Doll. The song's called Plastic Doll. Now I'm not going to play it because I don't want to get a copyright strike, but let me just go into the lyrics if I can find them here. I had them open earlier. It's a cool song, nice beat, nice melodies, great harmonies, but the lyrics are very interesting. So let me find the lyric. I think it's in the second verse. So if you go to full lyrics. Yeah, here we go. It says, if I'll put it to the top so you can read along with me. It says, I've got blonde hair and cherry lips. I'm state of art. I'm microchipped. Are you my type? Are you my type? Ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh ooh, oh la la. So I'm not going to sing it, but yeah, let me just read up a bit. Let me read that again. It says, don't play with me, it just hurts me. I'm bouncing off the walls. No, 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 I'm not your plastic doll, your plastic doll. Here's the point. It says, I've got blonde hair and cherry lips. I'm state of art. I'm microchipped. Am I your type? Am I your type? Ooh la la, ooh la la. And so on and so forth. So these are the lyrics from the song on her album. This is song number 9 on the album Chromatica, Plastic Doll. So why on earth, see, Plastic Doll song lyrics by Lady Gaga. Why on earth would someone be singing about being microchipped if they're not talking about the mark of the beast? Now, for those of us who are aware and are paying attention, we know that Esau's going to use a lot of major celebrities to try and influence people to take the mark of the beast, because a lot of people are very fickle and they follow trends and they follow what celebrities are doing, because everybody wants to be current and up to date and fresh and so on and so forth. In fact, let me just read a few more of these lyrics. The song starts off by saying, I'm I-E, plastic doll, plastic technologic. Open me up, cut me loose. I come with a purse and new shoes. Am I your type? Am I your type? Ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh ooh, ooh la la. I've lived in a pink box so long. I'm top shelf, they built me strong. Am I your type? Am I your type? Ooh la la, ooh la la. So basically, what is she singing about? She's singing about being a plastic toy, a plastic doll. And she's saying, I've got blonde hair and cherry lips. I'm state of art. I'm microchipped. So let's get the scriptures. I'm going to go to Revelation, straight to the points. Yeah, let me go from verse 16. Now let me start from verse 16. Revelation 13 and 16, it says, And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. So let me read up a bit and read that again. From Revelation 13 and 9. I'm going to start from 9 and go on down, yeah? Revelation 13 and 9, it says, If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in sight of men. And he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had the power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by the sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now that mark that's been spoken of in this scripture is the RFID implantable microchip, which is the mark of the beast. Now the judgment for those that take that mark is death. I'm going to get to that. Let me just finish this verse. Revelation 13 and 17. Let me start from 16 again. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Let me go into Revelation 14. Now let me read from here. Revelation 14:6. And I saw another angel fly into the midst of heaven, having the everlasting gospel to preach unto them that dwell on the earth, and to every nation and kindred and tongue and people, saying with a loud voice, Fear the Most High, and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come, and worship him that made heaven and earth, and the sea, and the fountains of waters. And there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city. Now Babylon is speaking of America, Babylon the Great, because she hath made all nations drink the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended up for ever and ever, and they have no rest day or night who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High, and the faith of Yahushua. So that's the point. I've basically brought out the judgment for those that take the mark of the beast, which, as I said, is the RFID implantable microchip. And from the looks of things, Lady Gaga will be one of them, because, as I said in the song lyrics for this song, Plastic Doll, on the latest album, Chromatica, in the second verse, I believe, she's saying, I've got blonde hair and cherry lips. I'm state of art. I'm microchipped. So it is what it is, man. So if you follow these, obviously, you know, if you follow these celebrities, you're following them to destruction, essentially. Doesn't matter how good her voice is, or any of these celebrities' voices are. It doesn't matter how good they look, how good they dance, how good they sing, how good they perform instruments, how good they play sports. If these celebrities aren't adhering to the gospel of Yahushua, and if they're not of the elect of Israel, then they're going to be destroyed. And anybody who's following them and not following the true gospel, if you're an Israelite, you're going to be destroyed too, because salvation is only for the elect of Israel. All you other heathen nations, you other 17 nations, you're through. You know, salvation is only for the elect of Israel. So with that, giving all praise, honor, and glory once again to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Hakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, and shalom to all you Archeim that are pushing this word in faith and in truth and in sincerity. And until the next lesson, Lord willing, I'll say shalom.